throughout the rest of the summer, especially if you're on I'd say the West Coast, all the way down into Texas on the West Coast side. So what I want to say is the sun is giving birth again, per se. There's a lot of activity going on with the sun all around the world, but to be more specific, I believe the West Coast, like Oregon, California, and then the state of California runs all the way down. It's a little bit of Texas maybe there sticking out on the West Coast, but there's changes taking place, and people don't understand is that volcanoes, earthquakes, they are connected to the sun. So in my dreams, I always take note. Even though we talk about real-time news, I'm going to put this video out because it could be significant for California, or I'll just say the West Coast states. Because for some reason, I kept seeing Santa Monica, that large Ferris wheel in Santa Monica near the ocean. But it feels to be the sun is giving birth. And that's the best way I can describe it. And it's in that region. With pain comes shakings, right? So this is inclining me to say that there's activity going on under the sun in which it reflects. Would be water, ocean, sea. So there's going to be signs of greater things happening in California, near the sea, the ocean. The sun's connected to earthquakes. And earthquakes don't always have to take place on land. They can take place under our seabeds as well. And that's what I think is going on here. It feels to be the sun penetration under the ocean, and then quakes in the ocean. I have no clue how to really break it down. The next thing I want to talk about is what happened yesterday with Trump sending military into Iran to bomb the Fordo mountain region of Iran due to nuclear weapons or things of that nature. I'm not going to get too much into all that. But now the sleeper cells here in the United States have woken. They are no longer on guard. They have woken up. They've been given orders. Just a matter of time, date, when, where, how. But they're ready. So if you live all over, it doesn't matter where specifically, but I feel Florida is a target bed. That's right, Florida. Why? Well, because it's a red state, but that's not the only reason why. The second reason, main reason, would be Yeah, the primary reason would be because Trump lives, his home is here in Florida. Yeah, so like Disney World or places in large cities, like especially Miami. Yeah, that would be a one. Miami, Disney World here in Orlando, Tampa, because we have that bridge, that big bridge in Tampa. These places need to be, you need to be on alert, okay? Yeah, do what you have to do everyday living, but be aware of your surroundings. Same with New York. Same with Maryland, because Washington, D.C. is right outside of that bad boy. New York, there's always parades and things going on in New York. Downtown New York, they always have parades during the holidays, like Christmas, New Year's. I think they're having a parade on Thanksgiving, or actually right after Thanksgiving. I want to say it's November 27th. They're having this large parade, and they have had this type of parade since 1942. I think it's connected to floaties and things of that nature. I don't know, but I just sharing what I feel here. So November 27th could be significant, or it could just be a time of caution. The sleeper cells are now awake. No, I'm not putting fear bait out there. I'm just telling you what I feel. No, I'm not going to say it on a psychic level. Just saying. It is what it is. The last administration is gone now. They let them in. Now Trump wakes them up. Kind of works hand in hand, doesn't it? Kind of hard to hate two administrations who kind of work as one to some degree. I know I'm just blabbing. And this might be the last video that I make on here for a while. So yeah. That's what I have to say. Strange things. And another thing, I was looking in the clouds and took pictures and posted them on my community page last night. The clouds are going to be very different. They're going to have more of a medieval type of coloring to them. Golds, reds, yellows, different types of hues in the clouds that we haven't seen before. Okay, guys, enough of me rambling on. You have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday.